Ever looked at a phone and thought, whoa, that's gotta be at least $1,000, only to find out it's half that price? Well, today we're diving into that exact sweet spot. Phones that look premium, feel premium, but won't leave your wallet crying. From sleek, curved displays and glass backs to triple camera modules and flagship-style bezels, these budget-friendly beasts scream luxury without the luxury price tag. These aren't your average budget phones. They're the ones that'll turn heads in a coffee shop and make your friends ask, "Yo, is that the new Galaxy?" Except it's not. It just looks like it. So if you're hunting for a device that delivers those flagship vibes without the flagship price, buckle up. We've rounded up the top smartphones that give you rich energy on a regular person budget. Let's get into the countdown.
In fifth place, we've got a phone that honestly looks like it belongs in a flagship lineup, but somehow stays way below that $1,000 mark. The CMF Phone 2 Pro by Nothing is one of those under-the-radar devices that pulls off the premium look effortlessly. With its clean, symmetrical design, matte texture, and a big 120Hz AMOLED screen that stretches nearly edge to edge, it's the kind of phone you pull out and people instantly ask, "Wait, what is that?" The software is snappy thanks to the lightweight Nothing OS, and even though it runs on a MediaTek chip, daily performance feels way smoother than you'd expect. The camera system? Surprisingly solid. You're getting a triple lens setup that handles wide, telephoto, and ultra-wide shots with decent clarity. Now, of course, it's not perfect. There's no wireless charging, and the chipset isn't built for heavy-duty gaming. But if your main focus is design, display, and overall aesthetics, this one hits all the right notes. It's got that modern, minimalist, high-end vibe, the kind of device that looks like it should cost twice as much. And for people who care about style and smooth everyday use over raw specs, it's a killer choice to start this countdown.
Motorola Edge 50 Fusion takes the coveted fourth spot. This 2024 gem sneaks in top-tier style with its sleek 6.7-inch curved POLED display that dazzles at 144 Hz and peaks at 1600 nits. Rocking a slim profile at just 7.9 millimeters and 175 grams, it feels light and premium in vegan suede or leather finishes. Under the hood, the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 and 12GB RAM handle daily tasks with ease, while the 50-megapixel main camera with OIS and 13-megapixel ultra-wide deliver crisp shots. The 50,000 mAh battery and included 68-watt charger mean you're never stuck by a wall plug. Plus, you get IP68 dust and water resistance and 4 years of security updates, rare at this price. But it's not flawless. The curved edges may invite accidental taps or vulnerable breaks, and performance dips under heavy gaming. The software includes a bit of bloatware, and the camera app occasionally hangs. Also, no wireless charging, just wired fast charge. Still, in armor-clad style, this phone flexes flagship energy without the flagship price. The POLED curve, vegan leather, Gorilla Glass 5, and IP68 give it the kind of luxe look that turns heads. You get serious screen real estate and smooth visuals, yet you're paying hundreds less. For anyone chasing that high-end aesthetic with reliable everyday performance, Motorola Edge 50 Fusion is a slick, smart pick at number 4.
Third place is all about the Nothing Phone 2A Plus, the 2024 model that really nailed that high-end vibe. Picture this, a 6.7-inch 120Hz AMOLED screen with punchy colors and bright sunlight visibility, an iconic transparent back lit by the signature glyph LEDs, and a featherweight slab that screams designer phone in your hand. Under that stylish shell is the custom MediaTek Dimensity 7350 Pro, which benchmarks 10% faster on CPU and around 30% stronger GPU than the original 2A. Enough to power smooth gaming, quick app launches, and zero-lag swiping. It's packing a triple 50-megapixel camera system, ultra-wide, main, and selfie, so your shots look crisp even though low-light performance isn't quite pixel-grade. You also get a solid 5,000 mAh battery with 50-watt fast charging, zero wait for your next top-up. Of course, it's not flawless. No wireless charging, IP54 splash resistance only, and the OLED's peak brightness isn't flagship level. But design-wise and in daily use, it walks the walk and then some, giving you that flagship energy at well under half the price.
Second place goes to the Google Pixel 8a, a phone that just radiates premium energy from the moment you pick it up. With its clean, matte frame, sleek glass front, and that minimalist pixel design, it's the kind of device that feels way more expensive than it is. The display may not be massive, but it's a sharp 120Hz OLED with rich colors and smooth scrolling that makes everything look buttery. Inside, Google's custom chip delivers a fast, fluid experience across the board. And those AI smarts in the background, they quietly elevate everything, from voice typing to photo editing. Speaking of photos, the Pixel 8a is an absolute beast when it comes to camera quality. The shots you get from this thing are stunning, especially in low light. It's practically magic in your pocket. Battery life is solid, and it even supports wireless charging, which is still rare at this price. Sure, charging speeds aren't the fastest, and the screen could feel a bit small if you're all about watching movies, but as a whole package, this is one of the most polished and premium-feeling phones under $500. If you want flagship-level photography and that clean, high-end vibe without spending a fortune, this one's a no-brainer.
Taking the #1 spot is a phone that might just be the biggest flex in the entire mid-range game, the OnePlus Nord N30. At first glance, it looks like a stripped-down flagship with its clean matte finish, tight bezels, and symmetrical design that gives off serious premium energy. But it's not just about looks. The 6.7-inch 120Hz display feels buttery smooth, especially when scrolling or gaming. Inside, the Snapdragon 695 may not be a top-tier chip, but paired with optimized Oxygen OS and 8 gigs of RAM, the day-to-day experience is impressively fluid. Apps snap open, multitasking stays clean, and you'll rarely see it hiccup. Now let's talk battery. A beefy 5,000 mAh cell with blazing fast 50-watt charging means this phone is rarely on the charger and quick to bounce back. And while the camera setup might not break records, the 108-megapixel main sensor actually pulls in detailed, colorful shots that punch above its class. It's missing wireless charging, and the build is mostly plastic, sure, but it still feels like a much more expensive device. This is the phone for people who want flagship flavor without flagship cost. Practical, powerful, and styled to impress. So there you have it, 5 phones that completely shatter expectations. They look like flagships, feel like luxury, and still leave room in your wallet for, well, anything else. Whether you care about sleek design, buttery smooth displays, or that clean, modern vibe that turns heads, each of these picks proved you don't need to drop $1,000 to get that flagship energy. And in a market flooded with overpriced hype machines, these are the real hidden gems. If one of these caught your eye, make sure to check out the full list below and let us know in the comments which one would you rock as your daily driver. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss the next underrated tech drop. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.